Welcome to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. An FBI official is being removed after an explosive leaked audio came out with his sort of questionable remarks about the Epstein files and his claims about why the FBI won't release all of the Epstein files. And he is absolutely in deep water. He was escorted out of the building. And you're going to want to hear about this because it's a sign that this administration is serious about plugging leaks, and the details of what he had to say might surprise you. Before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, of course, you know James O'Keefe, the undercover investigative journalist who has caught all sorts of bad actors in compromising positions, at least according to the videos that he's released and the reports that accompany them. You know, going back to remember Acorn, for example, and, you know, we saw things happening with various departments under the Biden administration. You know, election officials, for example, have made some very damning comments. And he went after Pfizer. So this is a journalist who has gotten a lot of big stories over the years. And this case, you know, it raises some questions, at least something to think about, because there was a senior paralegal specialist named Mitch Rosas in the FBI, and he alleges that something is being covered up in the Epstein case. Well, no duh. We already know this. There are obviously some bad actors and some information in there that, you know, maybe intelligence agencies, law enforcement agencies, powerful figures, and there are all sorts of motivations for why this information isn't coming all out. But I will give the Trump administration credit for releasing at least thousands of pages recently, and also some more information. So, you know, we're still monitoring the situation. We haven't forgotten about it. But, you know, this recent release of audio from O'Keefe, he claims that the FBI won't release all the Epstein files until this administration is over. He also suggested a lot of powerful Democrats are on the Epstein client list. He said, quote, "None of the people that are in a position to answer the questions are willing to do it because it's clear that they're covering something and protecting someone or some people," unquote, Rosa said. Now, James O'Keefe, who is responsible for the story coming out, said, quote, "The individual, Mitchell Reyes Rosas, has been dismissed or fired as of today. Rosas was escorted from the FBI building earlier," unquote. And Rosas, the FBI official, also sent OMG a threat, trying to get him to stop the publication of the audio before it came out. That apparently did not work, and he's been fired. So we might see some more litigation about this story. We might see some more exchanges about it in the press. I think just because of the nature of the undercover video and the FBI agent saying that Democrats were implicated in here, it makes you question a little bit the motives of this FBI official. So we'll have to get the full story in the back and forth, but I'm giving you the OMG version of it, and you can do with it what you will. I do believe that there is some information that we're not getting about this story that would be very interesting and helpful for us to know at some point. But I think that a lot of people they are moving on a little bit mentally of expecting it to come out any day now or any week now. And we're just getting drip, drip, drip. And they're putting their attention on a lot of other things. And that's very understandable. But we can walk and chew gum here at Explain America. We're obviously very interested in a lot of other things going on. But this FBI official, well, he got held accountable and he was fired. And I'm always down for that. The more firings, the better. What do you think? So let us know what you think about this story. We always appreciate hearing from you at Explain America.